Rita?
Oh, morning, Mama.
Morning, dear. Would you like your breakfast now?
Doesn't matter, whenever you have yours.
Oh, honey, I had mine over an hour ago. Rita, what were you thinking just now when I came in?
Oh, nothing, Mama.
Come on, tell me.
Mama, what does it matter what I was thinking?
Honey, I don't like to see you so depressed.
Well, what do you expect? Am I supposed to jump for joy?
No, of course not. I'm sorry. I don't mean to fuss over you.
Oh, and I don't mean to snap at you, Mama. I just can't help being a little edgy, that's all.
It's all right, honey. I understand. Now that you've decided to have the baby, what are your plans?
What do you mean, what are my plans?
Well, I don't know, plans. What are you going to do with yourself till the baby comes? Now, you'd be more than welcome to stay with me. I'd love to have you.
Mama, I don't even know what I'm doing an hour from now, much less 6 months. Please, just don't worry about me, all right?
No, Emily, there's no need for you to come in today. Emily, I don't need you. The house is spotless. There's nothing for you to do. Emily, I would rather you just stay home today. Enjoy yourself. Consider it a small vacation with pay. I don't know, maybe a couple of days. Why don't I give you a call when I need you? Fine, fine, Emily. Don't worry about a thing. Just have a good time. Right. Bye-bye. My God, the last thing we need is for her to come upstairs and find you in here. What are you doing?
8:15, Christina comes out to play.
What's that?
It's a log, Alan. I'm keeping track of everyone's comings and goings.
Oh, Roger.
Alan, you stick to your business, I'll stick to mine. We'll both get along just fine.
And now, the guiding light.
Mike.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I hope I'm not too early for you.
No. I was just sitting down to breakfast.
Oh.
Have you eaten?
Yeah, sure. But if you've got some extra coffee, there, I'll have another cup.
Sure. What's happening? I mean, has something happened since last night when we talked?
Yeah, well, I've decided to go to that lawyer's conference in Aspen. So I thought I'd drop by and check in with you before I left.
I wish you weren't going.
Why?
Because I'll miss you.
Oh. Well, it'll be nice to be missed.
Why do they have legal conferences anyway?
Well, do you want to know the real reason or the ostensible
No,
reason?
I know. I'm sure it's because all you lawyers just want to get together and play.
No, they'll have some conferences, and they'll have some discussions about some recent
And they'll
Supreme...
also go skiing, and they'll sit in front of the fireplace and have lots of hot toddies.
Well, maybe some of that.
Can't talk you out of going.
Already got my ticket, and May already made the arrangements, so...
That's okay. Oh, listen. I have some friends in Aspen. I could give you their address and phone number.
Oh, well, yeah, if you want, don't feel too bad if I don't get a chance to look at them.
No, I won't, but I think you'd like them.
Well, thank you.
Oh, listen, when are you leaving today?
About, I guess, noon or shortly after something like that.
Well, how about coming over to my house for brunch? I'd love to give you kind of a going-away present, you know.
Well, thank you. If you don't mind if I just eat and run.
No, I don't mind if you just eat and run. In fact, I'll have it all ready for you so that you can do just that.
Well, good. Sounds nice.
And here is my friend's address.
Thank you.
Doesn't your conscience bother you just a little bit?
No, should it?
Yes, you're going away, leaving me to do all this legal stuff all by myself.
No, as a matter of fact, I know Alan is meeting with his lawyers this morning about the divorce settlement. The deadline is today on the property settlement.
I know. If you knew Alan the way I did, you know that he doesn't give anything up without a struggle either.
I know Alan pretty well. And I can guarantee you that whether I'm here or Aspen, I'm going to be fighting for you.
Now, that's what I like about you. You're a fighter.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Stapleton.
Yes?
This is Dr. McIntyre calling. Could I speak to Rita, please?
Yes. Hang on just a minute, please. Oh, Rita, it's for you.
Who is it? Is it Ed?
No, it's Dr. McIntyre.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello, Rita. How are you?
I'm okay. Did Ed give you my mother's number?
Yes, he did. I've been so worried about you.
Well, there's no need to worry.
Well, I am. It just worries me that you're way off there trying to solve things all by yourself.
Well, I'm not really all by myself. My mother is here, and Eve's been here.
I know that. That's not what I mean. I just hope that you're going to be coming back soon to Springfield where you belong.
What makes you think I belong there?
Oh, Rita, it's because your friends are here and your work is here and Ed is here.
Look, Sarah, I don't think I'm going to be coming back. I took your advice. I told Ed.
Rita, I know. I've talked to Ed, and he's very upset. But I think he's beginning to cope with it. I'm not saying it hasn't been hard for him. He knows that he bears part of the responsibility for the problems that you've been having, and he still cares about you, Rita, very deeply.
And that's exactly why I'm not coming back, Sarah. I've already messed up his life enough as it is.
Rita, I wish you would talk to him.
I can't, Sarah. Not now.
Rita, please.
Look, Sarah, I appreciate your calling, but I really can't talk right now. I'm sorry. Bye.
Rita.
So you'll start her on the methylphenidate?
Yes. What do you think? About 60 milligrams?
Yes, we can always increase the dosage later if we have to. I'll check with you and see how it's going.
Ed, could I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
I just spoke to Rita on the phone.
Oh?
I gather that she's not coming back to Springfield.
Yes, I've gotten that impression, too.
Ed, this is terrible. You've got to phone her. You've got to talk to her.
My phoning her doesn't do any good, Sarah. She just hangs up on me.
Oh, she just hung up on me, too.
The only answer is to talk to her face to face.
Yes, I guess that would be the best thing to do.
So I'm going to go see her.
You are? When?
This morning, if I can get away, yeah. Trying to make arrangements right now.
Does she know that you're coming?
No. I thought of telling her, but I think it'd be better if I just arrived. This way she'll have to talk to me, and then maybe we can work things out.
I hope so.
Yeah, so do I.
You know, it's not just that Rita came to me for counseling. I care very much about both of you, and I just really would like to see the two of you back together again.
Well, thanks, Sarah. We'll see what happens.
Did you have a good flight? Good. How does Philip like New York?
Oh, well, I know that, but he's never been there without his mother to look after him. He did? Oh, Justin, he must feel so grown up. What, the Museum of Natural History? Oh, wonderful. You know, the zoo's right near it. Philip said that? Look, you tell him for me, no one's ever too old for the zoo, all right? Oh, I'm getting packed for Denver. A couple of hours. You really think I'd do that? Forget the camera? Well, that's the reason I'm going, that's why. I know. And well, then I'll call you when I get there. Yes, I am. I was just kind of lonely without you and Philip. Oh, darling, I know. I kind of wish I were, too, but it's good for you two to be off and do some man talk. I really... I know. All right. Well, have a good time. Give my love to Philip. Okay. I miss you, too. Justin, take care. Bye-bye.
Honey, I just don't think you're going to feel well or happy till you get busy again, get more active.
Look, Mama, I know you can't stand to see anyone just sitting around, and believe me, I don't like it either. But I need a little bit of time right now to get some sort of a handle on my life again.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, I left everything and cut myself off from everything that matters to me in Springfield. People I care about, my job. I just can't make any plans right now. It's too soon.
I just thought it might help to talk about possibilities.
Mama, what is there to talk about? I made the big decision. I'm going to have the baby. Now, I can't even really begin to think about anything else yet.
I know, dear. I'm sorry. I don't mean to push you.
Well, then don't. Mama, I'm sorry. Listen to me. I don't know why I keep doing that to you.
Honey, I just wish I could think of something to say or to do that would make you feel better. Rita, you're not sorry you decided to keep the baby, are you?
I don't know, Mama.
Well, let me ask you. Now, if you hadn't become pregnant, would you have gone back to Ed?
I can't now. It's too late.
Why is it too late?
Oh, Mama, if Ed finds out I'm pregnant now, he won't even know if he's the child's father or not. I can't do that to him.
Still, I think he has a right to know.
If I'd known I was pregnant, I never even would have told him about the other man.
You mean you would have let Ed think it was his, even though you weren't sure?
Oh, Mama, I don't know what I mean. I just know that I can't hurt him anymore.
I just don't see how you're going to keep him from finding out.
Well, I do. I'm going to stay in Bluefield where he can't see me. Mama, if he finds out about this baby, he will be absolutely shattered, and I just can't let him know.
Well, I'm ready to leave.
Okay, have a nice day.
Aren't you coming?
Alan, in case you've forgotten, my freedom of movement is severely limited.
Well, you can't stay here. You'll be safer in my room.
That may be, Alan, but what I have to accomplish right here.
But this is Emily's room.
But you told her not to come to work today.
Well, I can't guarantee that she isn't going to stop by to pick up some article of clothing or something like that. She does have a door key.
I'll slide the bolt.
Well, then she'll know someone's here.
Alan, if you're that concerned, why don't you stay here so you can intercept her? when she
Because I
comes?
have to meet with my attorneys about the divorce.
Ah, that. That's too bad. But you see, right now, I'm busy studying my daughter's routine over at the Bauer Chateau. In fact, at this very moment, I'm wondering why she hasn't left for kindergarten because it's after 9 o'clock.
Oh, Roger, for God's sake.
Also, Bauer left for work early and he's already come back. Now, why do you think?
Now, how should I know?
Exactly. How should I know? But I intend to find out. That's why I'm staying right here.
Just keep out of sight.
I think this divorce case has you nervous.
That's nothing compared to having you on my back.
Still, Alan, when all is said and done, a divorce case does take it out of a man, doesn't it? And here, Jackie, I imagine, is going to take a pretty sizable chunk of the Spaulding fortune, and now Amanda West is going to take her little slice of the pie. They're really kind of cutting you down to size, aren't they?
That ought to make you very nervous. Now stay out of sight.
I'm going to be taking just a short trip, okay? But your grandma's going to be here taking care of you.
So won't that be fun?
I'll probably only be gone overnight, honey. But, Barbara, if I do decide to stay a day or two longer, you sure it's all right with you?
Well, yes, of course it is. We get along just fine, don't we, Christina? Ed, when you get to Bluefield,
Yes.
I hope everything works out.
Thank you, Barbara. So do I. Well, how about giving your daddy a big hug, huh? Oh, that was a big hug.
I can give you one even stronger.
You can? All right, go ahead.
Sarah. Hi. I'm
Hello?
looking for you.
Oh?
I've got the results on Mr. Graham's lab reports.
Oh, really? What do they show?
Well, I think you're right. It looks like acute pancreatitis.
I see. Well, I still feel that we should put off surgery until his general condition improves.
Well, those are my feelings exactly. We'll continue the treatment as is then.
Fine.
Good.
Excuse me.
Sarah. You know, I like to be on good terms with my colleagues.
You mean me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry if I seem rude. I don't mean to be.
Well, I don't think rude is exactly the word. It's more like disapproving.
I have no quarrel with your professional behavior.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Well, your personal life is of no concern to me.
But that is what you disapprove of, isn't it?
It's not up to me to approve or disapprove.
Sarah, I don't think you're being honest with me about that.
Look, I don't mean to let it get in the way of our professional relationship, and I will try not to.
I'm not asking you to restrain your feelings about me. I'm only saying that I'd like to be on better terms with you.
Well, I can't really help it, you know. I mean, knowing what I know about what's happened.
Would it help if you knew that I have told Rita that I'm not going to see her anymore? So she has nothing to worry about, and you have nothing to worry about either.
Well, I just hope you stick to it.
Why do I still get the feeling that you think I'm responsible for Ed and Rita's problems? Sarah, it is unfair. They were having problems long before I ever came to Springfield.
You know, you haven't exactly helped matters.
You know what I think the real problem is? Your advice to Rita. You're telling her to tell Ed everything. That's what created the whole blow-up.
Look, whatever happened between those two people, for whatever reason, is a tragedy.
Wow.
Now, at least I'm trying to help them. What are you trying to do?
Laurie, what is it now? She is. What does she want? Books? What books? Yeah, all right, let her come in.
Alan? Sorry to bother you. It's important.
What's this about books? What books?
Well, I tried to explain to Laurie. I'm going to Colorado later today to a conservation convention.
Why? Have you suddenly turned into a nature lover?
Max wants me to photograph it for the newspaper.
I see. But what do books have to do with it?
All right. You remember when I worked for that Wildlife Association a few years ago? Well, I had bought some books, Sierra Club, that kind of thing. I left them on the shelves when I left. I'd like to get them. I need them for research.
Today? Oh, I'm afraid that's impossible.
Well, you needn't be bothered with it. Emily can let me in.
Emily's not there. The house is locked.
All right, give me the key. I'll let myself in.
No, it's impossible.
Why? I won't make off with your family silver.
Elizabeth, I don't want you wandering around the house when I'm not there.
Alan, don't be so paranoid. I'm going to call Jackie. I think she still has a key.
Don't you understand plain English? I don't want you rummaging around my house.
Why are you being so difficult about something so very simple? Oh, I think I know.
Know what?
You don't want me running into Hope Bauer's personal effects, is that it?
That's not it at all.
That's well, it probably is.
And I won't have you making insinuations about Hope.
Oh, Alan, stop it. Stop pretending you care anything for anyone. You've already damaged her and her reputation.
Oh, come off it.
Pursuing Hope is a way of getting back at Mike, that's all.
Mike Bauer has nothing to do with Hope and me. She's her own person. Now, I'm sorry about the books. You'll simply have to make do without them. Well, why are you looking at me like that? Have I suddenly grown two heads or something?
You're acting strangely.
Coming from you, that's a compliment.
Last several times I've seen you, you're as nervous as a jumping bean. What's going on? There's the old Spaulding confidence.
Elizabeth, I'm very busy. I don't have time for this. Goodbye.
Ah, elementary. You see, I tried your office, and your nurse said that you were home.
I just got back from Switzerland. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. Everything seems to be falling into place, huh? And you? How is Switzerland? How about the house?
It will be yours in a week or two.
Oh. Doctor, you are a wonderful woman.
Oh, I wonder why I spend so much time on you.
Oh, you do, huh? Well, frankly, so do I. But I'm very grateful. You've been a big help to me.
I'm afraid I've become spoiled. I am very lonely without you.
I miss you, too.
Also, I confess I worry about you so far away.
You don't need to worry about me. I'm in very good hands here.
Good. Still, I hope you will be careful. Please promise me you'll take care of yourself.
Renee, there's something that you're going to learn about me. I always land on my feet.
You're right on time.
Yeah, well, I just came from a conference with Alan's lawyers.
Oh, after that, I'm sure you need to relax. Here, let me take that.
Oh, I just threw it on here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right? Need to unwind?
Well, I don't have an awful lot of time, you know. As I told you, just a few minutes.
It's okay. Look, I have a quiche in the oven. You want a beer? A glass of wine?
No, thanks. It's too early in the day for that.
Oh, you're such a prude. Look, you start on your salad and I'll get the quiche.
Okay.
But I'm glad glad you're on time, because this is only good when it's fresh out of the oven.
Hey, that looks terrific.
Right? So, how are Alan's legal eagles?
Well, they agreed to what we asked for.
Oh, yes? Oh, I thought for sure they'd make a stink, you know, right at the last minute.
Well, I think Alan knows that I'm not about to stand for that. From him, especially.
Well, I'm really secure you're being in charge of this for me. I mean, I don't feel like I'll ever have to face Alan or those attorneys ever again.
Well, there's going to be a court appearance, but you won't have to talk to him. I'll be there.
That's okay. I can be civil to him. It's just so strange, you know? I mean, just a few months ago, I was married to him.
Yeah.
You know, when I thought I'd lost him, when I thought he was dead, I grieved. I really did. And when I lost the baby, I knew I'd lost the last bit of Alan. I ached. And now, it seems so strange. I don't know.
Well, he hurt you.
But I didn't love him. I never loved him, even when I married him. And I thought I'd learn to, but I don't know. Then when I found out about he and Hope, I just felt such rejection. I hated the feeling that he didn't want me.
Well, I certainly wouldn't worry about that. There's going to be plenty of men around who do.
Who do what? Want me?
Yeah, sure.
Well, wherever they are, I wish they would start turning up. I need a little admiration, you know?
I don't worry about you. You're going to be okay.
Thanks. Hey, can I drive you to the airport? I'd like to.
Well, I'll just drive my car, and that way I can leave it at the airport.
But I could stay with you just a little bit longer that way, see? I mean, you'll be gone a long time.
No, I'll be back before you know it.
Well, I hope you're terribly lonely in Aspen.
Now, how can I be lonely with all those other lawyers around?
I hope they bore you to death.
Well, that's a possibility, but I'll go skiing.
I hope the snow melts.
Giving me a hard time, huh?
Mm-hmm. I'll miss you.
I understand Ed's gone down to Bluefield.
Yes.
Well, I also understand there's some very hopeful developments in Holly's case, Bob.
Yes, isn't it exciting?
Yeah. Listen, I just haven't been apprised. What's going on?
Well, you see, Ed was the one who really picked up on it first. He and Holly were talking about the night of the shooting.
Yeah.
And Ed was finally aware that Holly remembered things quite differently than the way he did, so he told Mike about it. Mike thought it was very important. He said it raised very specific questions about Holly's state of mind that night.
You mean diminished capacity?
Yes, I think that's what it is. So Mike had Holly, a psychiatrist, put Holly under hypnosis and asked her some questions. See, I knew it, Adam. I mean, I knew she wasn't in her didn't have peace of mind that night. I mean, I just knew it.
Of course. Well, so what's going to happen?
Well, Mike is going to ask for a new trial.
Oh, that's terrific. That's
Adam,
great.
It's the first time that I've had any real hope.
Yeah.
Of course, we have to wait until the judge really agrees to it. I mean, it may take a week or two. But, oh, Adam, isn't it a miracle?
Yeah, it is.
And Holly's going to wait to get married to Peter until after she gets out of prison.
Yeah, well, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Papa, you wanna play with me?
Sure. What do you want to play?
I'm a soccer ball.
A new soccer ball. Terrific. You go get it, okay? Barbara, how long is that going to be gone?
A couple of days, I think. I mean, I don't know, till he and Rita make up, I suppose.
But do you think they will?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I really think that marriage is over, if anybody wants my opinion.
Oh, that's almost as big as you are. Yes. Okay, Christina, come on, let's go play. Where are we gonna go? Over here? You're pretty good, you know that.
I wondered when the two of you would get tired.
Well, we went into sudden death overtime.
Well, it's a good thing I made you some hot chocolate
Whoops.
then. Oh, come on.
Christina, sit right there.
Here we go, darling. There you are.
Marshmallow. Goody, a marshmallow. Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. There you are, hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
I bet you haven't had hot chocolate since I made it for you last.
You know, you're right.
So much has happened since then, hasn't it?
Yeah.
How different our lives would be if Roger hadn't been here. Not just our lives, but Holly's and everybody's. Does it still hurt to talk about it?
Yeah, I guess it does.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
But I guess time really does heal, though, doesn't it? I mean, we're all beginning to recover in our own way. I mean, looks like Holly's going to have a new trial, and as for us, well, we're friends.
Yes, we are.
So good to have you here, playing with Christina. So much fun to hear her call you Grandpa.
Well, after all, I am a grandfather, you know.
Yes, I know. I suppose in time there are going to have to be explanations. Just hope it doesn't happen too soon.
Papa, aren't you rested yet?
I am perfectly rested, young lady. I'm ready to go another 4 quarters. I'm just finishing my hot chocolate.
I'm all done with mine.
All right. I guess you want to play some more, huh? Okay, let's go, Chrissy.
Here we go. Here's your ball.
Thank you.
Barbara, thanks.
You're welcome.
Have fun now.
Okay, Chris, let's go. Let's see, the score is 29-29, and you've got a corner kick.
Here comes Papa. Kick it.
Okay. Oh, that's a terrific kick. Okay, now here it comes. You all ready, Chrissy?
Yeah.
All right. Ready, set.
Papa, you kicked it crooked.
Well, my foot slipped. That's terrific, Chris.
North Central Airways Flight 430 is now boarding at Gate 6. North Central Airways for Washington, Chicago, and New York, now boarding at Gate 6.
Elizabeth?
Please have your boarding passes ready.
Elizabeth. Hi.
Mike. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm catching a flight. What about you?
I'm doing a job for Max.
Oh, well, I guess I should have guessed for that.
Yeah, he's sending me to Colorado.
Colorado, that's where I'm going.
Where in Colorado?
I'm going to Aspen. I'm going to a lawyers' convention out there. I thought I'd maybe do a little skiing while I was out there.
Oh, I'm going to Denver. He wants me to photograph a conservation convention.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Yeah, I thought I'd do some freelance work up in the mountains when I was through.
What flight are you on?
Mountain Airways.
Oh, I'm on a different one.
It's too bad. It would have been nice to fly out there together.
Yeah.
Where are you staying?
The Alpine Village Inn, something
Yes,
like that?
I know it. It's very, very nice.
Oh, really?
Stayed there with Alan and Philip a few years ago.
I see. How is Philip?
Oh, he's fine. He's off on an adventure with Justin.
Oh, really? Where?
In New York. Justin had a meeting there, and we decided it would be good for them to see New York together.
Yeah, well, it sounds like it'd be good for him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's old enough to enjoy New York now.
So, all settled in your new house?
Mm-hmm. Settling in. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Here, let's So you like it? Your house?
Oh, it's fine, yes. It's near Philip's school, so that's nice. I turned one of the bathrooms into a dark room. And Justin gets home for lunch. It's near Cedars.
Sounds like you picked the right place.
I guess so.
Is, Philip and Justin getting along well?
Mm-hmm. Very well. Philip admires him a great deal, and Justin's always wanted a family, so it works out well.
Yeah, I guess it works out nice for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
How long?
Go ahead, what were you saying?
No, nothing.
I was just wondering how long you're going to be gone.
I don't know. The convention lasts about 3 days, then I'm on my own for a while.
You have reservations there?
Mm-hmm. Staying at the Lewis and Clark Hotel.
Oh, Lewis and Clark.
Holiday Airlines Flight 53 bound for Aspen, Reno, and Lake Tahoe is now boarding at Gate 7. Flight 53 now boarding at Gate 7. Please have your boarding passes ready.
Well, that's me. Have a good flight.
I'll try. Enjoy skiing.
Take care.
Would you like a drink, sir?
No, thank you.
Would you like a soft drink, ginger ale, cola?
No, thanks. Say, what time do we... How much longer will it be?
About 20 minutes.
Thank you.
Miss,
What can I do for you?
when do we arrive, Denver?
We'll be there in a quarter of an hour.
Thank you.
Rita, I think you could wear this dress for a while. All I have to do is take out some darts. What are you doing?
Looking for a job.
Oh, good.
Yeah, well, you said I should plan something, and you're right. I wonder if there's anything I could do right out of the house here.
Well, let's see. Oh, I have a friend who does telephone work at home. Market research.
Doesn't really sound like my cup of tea, Mama.
No, I guess not. After all, you're a nurse. Good one, too. All your training has been as a nurse.
Yeah, I guess I should be looking at the nursing jobs.
Yes, there's always a need for trained nurses.
And as long as I don't do anything too heavy, I mean, I can really work for several months.
Yes. Why not?
You know, I could always do private nursing in somebody else's home.
Yes, for a while you could.
I've certainly done that before with the Grangers. Oh, Mama, you're right. As soon as I started thinking about doing something positive, about going back to work, I just started to feel better.
Oh, honey, I'm so glad.
I just can't sit here and stop living. I mean, I've never done that before. No matter what happened, I was always working and living.
Just one little word of warning.
Mama, what? Now, you told me. You wanted me to have the baby. Now I'm having the baby. You wanted me to start making plans. I'm trying to start making plans.
Honey, yes, and that's fine. But just this new activity, whatever it is, don't let it keep you from facing up to the realities you've got to face up to. Don't let it make you run away from Ed, from yourself. That's not the answer.
Mama, right now, the only answer I have is work.
who is that?
I'll get it.
This has been The Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, Stephen Burrows for Cop Ferrat, and Barney's.